Hello, my name is Jonah Battle, and today I'll be talking about what to feed Cuban tree frogs. Sorry for the water noise, I'm right in the middle of doing water changes on my aquariums currently, but it is really late at night and I'm supposed to get out this video on Tuesday, and it's about 11:30, so hopefully I'll get it out in time. So I'm going to go over to my Cuban tree frog enclosure, which is a polyterrarium, which means it has both water and land, and I will talk about what they eat. Here is his enclosure. It is a 20-gallon tall, and sorry for the reflection. Currently the lights are not on. Like I said, it's really late at night, which they're nocturnal anyway, so it shouldn't really matter. Up here I have a planted area. All of this is bioactive, by the way, which with a bunch of different plants, and I just set up this enclosure today, so he's just getting used to it. And then down here is where he is. This is a few inches of water. Has tons of leaves, sticks, a couple of plants, and here he is sitting under the water, which I know it is a tree frog. You can kind of see right there. I mean, you can't see it now, but that's where he is. If you see my finger, then that's right where he is, right there. He won't normally, I'm guessing that he'll spend more time up here on the branches, but right now I think he's sitting in there because he hasn't really had, I had a bowl in there in his last enclosure, but I think he's just kind of enjoying the water right now. Anyway, let's get to food, and a video will be coming out about this guy's enclosure, so this is kind of like a sneak peek. Talking about food, they basically eat anything that moves, so what I feed mine I feed it Dubia Roaches. Now things like crickets, mealworms, superworms, waxworms, earthworms, probably even fish, depending on its enclosure, and which fish wouldn't really be able to, I wouldn't keep fish in with it because they do produce toxic stuff from their skin, so if I had fish in here they would probably not survive in this water. Most likely, but depending on the size of the enclosure, and I mean if they're just feeder fish. But like I said, pretty much any insect, they're insectivores. Basically any insect that moves, they will eat it. Like I said, I've been feeding mine Dubia Roaches. This one I actually caught from the wild in Florida, and I brought it back here to Ohio to keep, so it was used to eating basically anything before, so yeah, it's been eating Dubia Roaches just fine, and I might have fed it, I'm pretty sure that's the only thing I've fed it so far. So, but I gave you a list there, and next week I will be talking about another thing pertaining to keeping a Cuban tree frog. These are the largest tree frog in North America, and they're pretty cool. Not really something that I'd ever handle. I don't think I've ever touched him. I've had him for a month or two now, maybe. But he's something that I don't really mess with. I just kind of feed, and looks pretty cool, and his enclosure looks pretty cool. I'm hoping to get something in here to move the water, because it needs to not get stagnant, because amphibians absorb water through their skin, so I don't want him to absorb gross water through his skin. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like down below. If you have any comments or concerns, put in the comments below. And if you're interested in how to create enclosures like this, then subscribe, and I have videos coming out about all the enclosures in my room. This is the terrarium area, this is more of the aquarium area, and also subscribe to stay tuned, because I just did my snapping turtles enclosure, but I want to give them something bigger, so I'm planning a 40-gallon to go right here, and it'll be about half full, because it's a turtle tank that I got for free from somebody who had a huge turtle in it. So I put the huge turtle in a huge tank, and then I'll use the smaller tank for it, but I'm going to be putting that right here. Anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and that you liked this video. If you did, like it down below. If you have any comments or concerns, put in the comments below, and if for more content, then subscribe. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video.